Did you know that, according to the National Institute on Aging NIA, for every 2 men over the age of 60, more than one is quietly facing discomfort related to the prostate without even realizing it? Sleepless nights from having to wake up multiple times to use the bathroom, a constant sense of fatigue, energy that gradually fades day by day. Many believe this is simply an unavoidable part of aging, but in reality, that is not the case at all. It is actually the small, everyday habits, repeated silently over time, that slowly weaken hormonal function, urinary health, and overall male vitality as we age. And today, I would like to join all of you gentlemen and respected seniors in exploring 10 seemingly harmless habits that are silently causing serious harm to prostate health after 60. The important thing is that simply by recognizing and adjusting these habits, we can absolutely live healthy, confident, and energetic lives every single day. If you are over 60, I encourage you to watch this video all the way through. It may completely change how you take care of your health each day. Please let me know in the comments which country you are watching from. I always read each and every message you share. Now, let us begin this journey of taking care of the prostate and maintaining male vitality in later life. Starting from the simplest things, the first habit is drinking too little water due to fear of nighttime urination. If someone asks what causes men over 60 to wake up multiple times during the night, the common answer is usually that urinary function has weakened with age. Because of this fear, many people have developed a habit that seems reasonable at first glance, which is to reduce water intake in the evening or even avoid drinking entirely. However, the truth is that limiting water does not help improve sleep. In fact, it silently harms the prostate and deeply affects male vitality in later life. When the body does not receive enough water, urine becomes concentrated, carrying more acid and residue than usual. This in turn creates a constant feeling of needing to urinate even when the bladder is not yet full, leading to even more restless and interrupted sleep. But it does not stop there. Prolonged concentrated urine also directly irritates the bladder and prostate, making them more prone to inflammation and enlargement over time. According to recommendations from the American Urological Association, maintaining the habit of drinking water regularly throughout the day is one of the simplest and most natural ways to protect prostate health. After 60, the key lies in not waiting until you feel thirsty to drink, but instead taking small sips continuously throughout the day with the goal of keeping urine clear or light yellow in color. Do not let the fear of nighttime urination trap you in a vicious cycle of dehydration and reduced vitality. Water is your silent companion in maintaining stable and lasting hormonal function as you age. The second habit is sitting for long periods and being inactive. Among us, especially after the age of 60, many have become accustomed to spending several hours a day simply sitting to watch television, read the newspaper, chat with friends, or simply sitting because of fatigue and the desire to rest. However, this habit of sitting for long periods without movement is silently causing serious harm to hormonal function and male vitality. As we age, when sitting for too long, the lower body remains under constant pressure, specifically the pelvic area, where the prostate is located, gets compressed, slowing down blood circulation. Oxygen and nutrients are unable to nourish the prostate fully. When the prostate is not receiving enough blood, it becomes more susceptible to inflammation, swelling, and gradual loss of its ability to regulate hormones and support stable urinary function. Not only that, but sitting for long periods also leads to physical inactivity, resulting in increased belly fat, weakened muscles, and noticeable decline in bladder control over time. According to a study published in the Journal of Urology, men over 60 who maintain a habit of sitting for more than 3 hours at a time are at a 40% higher risk of developing prostate issues compared to those who engage in regular physical activity. The solution is actually simple. You do not have to go to the gym or run long distances. The secret lies in the 30-minute principle. Every 30 minutes of sitting, stand up, stretch, walk around the house, or step out onto the balcony to take a deep breath of fresh air. Just a few steps or some light movements can help blood circulate again, relieve pressure on the prostate, and maintain stable vitality. Do not let a sedentary lifestyle slow down the flow of health in your body, as the body was meant to move, not to sit still for too long. The third habit is excessive consumption of coffee and strong tea. In the relaxed pace of life after 60, many men develop the habit of starting the day with a strong cup of coffee or sipping on strong tea while chatting with friends. At first glance, these are precious moments of relaxation. But few realize that consuming too much coffee and strong tea is silently having a negative impact on prostate health and male vitality in later life. Both coffee and strong tea contain significant amounts of caffeine, and caffeine is a stimulant that directly affects the bladder and prostate, making the urinary system more sensitive than usual. When the caffeine level in the body is too high, the bladder contracts more frequently, creating a constant feeling of needing to urinate. Even when the bladder is not full, this can also cause men to wake up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. According to research from the American Urological Association, consuming more than 200 milligrams of caffeine per day for those over 60 can significantly increase the risk of prostate enlargement and decline in hormonal function as they age. The solution is actually very simple. You do not have to completely give up coffee or tea, but rather know how to moderate and make smart choices. A small cup in the morning to start the day is enough, and after that, you should prioritize caffeine-free herbal tea or pure water to protect your body. In particular, reducing caffeine intake in the afternoon and evening is essential to ensure a full night's sleep and protect prostate health. By simply adjusting your daily drinking habits, men over 60 can take control of maintaining lasting vitality and enjoying relaxation in every moment of life. The fourth habit is eating too much spicy food and processed foods at the age of 60 and beyond. Many men tend to favor flavorful dishes with strong spices or convenient, quick meals, such as instant noodles, sausages, canned meat, or various prepackaged foods commonly found in supermarkets. However, realize that excessive consumption of spicy food and processed foods is one of the silent causes of great pressure on the prostate, directly affecting male vitality in older age. Regularly eating a lot of chili, pepper, or spicy seasonings causes continuous stimulation to the bladder and prostate, leading to chronic inflammation that may go unnoticed. At first, along with this, processed foods often contain preservatives, salt, and saturated fats, which increase the likelihood of visceral fat accumulation and hormonal imbalance. According to a scientific report from the National Institute on Aging, a diet high in saturated fats and processed foods can increase the risk of prostate enlargement in men over 60 by up to 35% compared to those who follow a healthy diet. The solution is not too difficult. Simply be more mindful when choosing food each day by opting for a more natural and light diet. Prioritize green vegetables, nutritious seeds, berries, avocados, and fresh foods, while gradually reducing the amount of spicy seasonings and salt in meals. Cooking at home with clean ingredients not only helps keep the prostate healthy, but also stabilizes hormones as we age, ensuring lasting vitality over the years. By changing eating habits, Starting today, men over 60 can take control of maintaining flexibility and peace in every moment of life. The fifth habit is holding urine for too long. In daily life, especially for men over 60, getting caught up in watching a favorite show or engaging in conversation with friends often leads to holding urine longer than usual. Some even develop the habit of holding urine as a way to train their tolerance without realizing that deliberately keeping urine in the bladder for too long is silently damaging the urinary system and, in particular, having a deep impact on prostate health and male vitality in later life. When the bladder is full, the pressure from accumulated urine not only affects the bladder walls, but also exerts direct pressure on the pelvic area where the prostate is located. Over time, forcing the bladder to hold urine continuously weakens the bladder muscles, significantly reducing the ability to control urination and creating an environment conducive to bacterial growth, which leads to infections and prostate enlargement. According to research from the National Institute on Aging, the habit of regularly holding urine increases the risk of prostate problems by up to 30% in men over 60. The solution is not difficult or costly. Simply listen to your body's natural signals and use the bathroom as soon as you feel the urge, without delaying for any reason. This small action can have a significant impact on maintaining stable urinary function, protecting the prostate from unnecessary damage, and keeping male hormones functioning in a balanced way. By respecting the body's natural rhythm, older men can actively maintain their vitality and comfort in daily life in a sustainable way. The sixth habit is smoking and exposure to secondhand smoke. After the age of 60, many men still hold on to the habit of smoking every day, either as an addiction or simply by sitting with friends in spaces filled with lingering cigarette smoke, unaware that smoking or exposure to secondhand smoke is one of the silent causes of prostate damage, significantly affecting hormonal function and male vitality in later years. Cigarette smoke contains hundreds of harmful substances, most notably nicotine and free radicals, which can damage the small blood vessels that nourish the prostate. This reduces blood flow to the area, increasing the risk of inflammation and enlargement. According to the National Institute on Aging, men over 60 who smoke or are regularly exposed to secondhand smoke have a 40% higher risk of prostate disease compared to those who do not smoke. Furthermore, the toxins in cigarette smoke weaken the body's ability to produce natural hormones, leading to a more rapid decline in vitality over time. The solution is within reach. Simply start by actively avoiding smoke, quitting smoking if you currently do, and creating a clean, healthy living environment. This will help protect the prostate and preserve the stability of aging hormones in the long term. By making the simple choice to say no to smoke starting today, men over 60 can give themselves the opportunity to live healthier and more energized lives every day. The seventh habit is skipping regular health checkups. For many men over 60, going for health checkups is often considered unnecessary if they still feel fine, eating well, and sleeping soundly. Some believe that they only need to see a doctor when they experience pain or clear symptoms. However, skipping regular health checkups is one of the reasons why many issues related to the prostate and aging hormones are not detected early, leading to long-term consequences that can be difficult to predict. The prostate is an organ that is prone to problems after 60, but its issues develop silently and do not show clear symptoms at the beginning. According to data from the National Institute on Aging, men over 60 who maintain annual prostate exams have a 70% higher chance of detecting early signs of inflammation, enlargement, or related disorders compared to those who do not get regular checkups. Regular health checkups not only involve basic tests and blood work, but also help actively monitor hormone levels, ensuring vitality and urinary function remain stable. Just by dedicating a morning once a year to a thorough checkup, older men can give themselves the opportunity to protect their health in the long term, avoiding complicated medical interventions like medications or surgery when the condition worsens. Do not let complacency put your health in an uncontrollable state, as the earlier a condition is detected, the higher the chances of recovery. The eighth habit is eating too much red meat and processed meats. For many men, over 6 meals filled with red meat, such as beef and lamb, or processed meats like sausages and bacon, have become a familiar part of their daily diet. Some believe that eating meat is necessary to maintain strength and vitality. However, in reality, consuming too much red meat and processed meats is a deeper cause of pressure on the prostate, directly affecting aging hormones and male vitality. Red meat is high in saturated fats, and processed meats contain preservatives and additives that increase inflammation in the body, especially in the prostate area, which becomes more sensitive with age. According to research from the American Urological Association, men over 60 who consume red meat and processed meat more than 3 times a week have a 35% higher risk of prostate enlargement and hormonal dysfunction compared to those who eat more moderately. The solution is not to completely avoid red meat, but to adjust portion sizes appropriately. Prioritize healthier sources of protein like fish, lean poultry, tofu, or nutritional seeds to ensure adequate nutrients while keeping the prostate healthy. Reducing red meat intake and transitioning to a diet rich in fiber, green vegetables, and fruits also helps regulate aging hormones and maintain long-lasting vitality. By simply adjusting dietary habits, men over 60 can give themselves the opportunity to live healthier each day and avoid unnecessary risks related to prostate health and hormonal function. The ninth habit is belly fat accumulation and a large waistline. Many men over 60 often look at their growing belly and comfort themselves by thinking that it is just a natural sign of aging. However, few realize that the accumulation of belly fat and a large waistline is silently damaging the prostate and severely affecting aging hormone function. Unlike regular subcutaneous fat, belly fat is a form of visceral fat that can act as a negative endocrine gland. Belly fat constantly produces inflammatory substances and, even more dangerously, directly converts testosterone into estrogen, causing a noticeable imbalance in male hormones. According to data from the American Urological Association, men over 60 with a waist circumference larger than 92 centimeters face a 38% higher risk of prostate enlargement and reduced vitality compared to those who maintain stable body weight. The solution is not excessive exercise or extreme dieting, but rather maintaining gentle daily activity combined with a more scientifically balanced diet, increasing intake of green vegetables, whole grains, and minimizing refined sugars and saturated fats. Just by reducing body weight by 5 to 10%, men can see a noticeable improvement in prostate health and aging hormone function. Do not view a large waistline as normal, because with small, consistent changes every day, male vitality in later life can be sustained in a stable and lasting way. The 10th habit is uncontrolled chronic stress. If you were to ask what silently but deeply affects prostate health and aging hormone function, the answer would definitely be uncontrolled. Chronic stress. Many men over 60 are accustomed to a quiet lifestyle, keeping all their worries inside without sharing them with anyone. They believe that silence is strength, but in reality, it is the prolonged mental pressure that causes hormonal imbalances, weakens the immune system, and makes the prostate more prone to inflammation and enlargement. When the body is constantly under stress, the brain releases cortisol, a hormone that helps temporarily deal with stress. But when it persists, it disrupts the balance of male hormones, decreasing testosterone and increasing the risk of belly fat accumulation, which indirectly affects the prostate. According to the National Institute on Aging, men over 60 who experience high levels of stress over several months face a 45% higher risk of prostate enlargement and sexual dysfunction compared to those who maintain a relaxed mindset. The solution lies in simple actions that many people often overlook. Just spending 10 to 15 minutes a day to practice deep breathing, take a walk outside, listen to soft music, or talk with loved ones can help relieve stress, balance hormones, and sustain vitality. Prioritizing sufficient deep sleep and minimizing unnecessary worries also help keep the prostate in a stable, natural state. Do not underestimate the importance of maintaining a light heart, as it is the solid foundation for protecting overall health in men over 60. Looking back at the 10 habits shared today, many men over 60 will likely realize that these seemingly small things have a profound impact on prostate health and aging hormone function. From drinking too little water, sitting for long periods without moving, over-consuming coffee, eating too much spicy food and red meat, to allowing belly fat accumulation or living with chronic stress, all of these are interconnected links that form the overall picture of male vitality in later life. The good news is that we can completely take proactive steps to change these habits. Starting today with small but consistent actions, there is no need to do everything at once. Just choose one habit to start with, like drinking an extra glass of water in the morning or standing up to walk around every 30 minutes of sitting. With just one small change like this every day, prostate health and vitality in older age will gradually improve in a natural and sustainable way. If today's content has been truly helpful, I invite you to subscribe to our channel to continue following us in the upcoming videos, where we will share more about diet, exercise, and herbs that can help improve prostate and urinary health safely in later life. Which of the 10 habits mentioned today do you currently maintain? Please share in the comments so everyone can benefit from your experience. Health is not something that happens naturally. It is the result of the right choices made every day, and you are the one who decides this, starting from today.